All right, let's go ahead and get started. All right, welcome everybody to the New Health Challenge. This could be the first annual, this could be a monthly thing. Who knows? We want to see how this thing goes. We've been putting this together, working really hard. So, first off, I want to thank you guys for participating with us. And really, we get to be on this journey together. So, when it comes down, our goal for this, all right, we're building better humans, right? We got a bunch of craze going on, and I think the best way to handle this craze is to have better human beings around, right? So we're going to tap into all these systems of the human body. Our goal is to increase the electricity of your central nervous system, the nervous system that controls every living cell of your human body. We're going to build healthy blood. I'm going to show you how we do that. We're going to add minerals. With so many people now, we are mineral deficient. Now, why? Because the soil itself is mineral deficient. Back in the day, farmers would have two fields, and they would grow and they would replenish. Now they're just growing. So the soil itself is getting weaker. So we're going to add some minerals in this program to really help the communication from each of your cells to the individual cells. We're going to clear the fog, focus the mind, meditation, and we're going to hydrate the body. And I'm going to go through all the detail in this webinar right now. And then as you can see, there is, it says text 925, the phone number down there with your full name. That's if you're in. If you want to do the program, you already know, text your name. It's going to be there on each of the slides. So text your full name, and then we're going to show you the Facebook group, how we keep in contact, all this stuff. All right. So what we want to do is we want to be able to clear the fog. Because right now, this whole pandemic, everybody has their own opinions, right? But there's so much contradictory information going on. Who knows? It's all foggy. So part of building better humans is one, building the body, but another, clearing the fog. Let's get a clear perception of what's really true, what's really going on. So we clear the fog, build the body, and then you're so strong that you don't have to worry about any pandemic that comes through because you'll just handle it. All right. So first off, there's going to be a pre-assessment, super simple. All right. So you circle where you are now, each of these questions, then you put a triangle angle and forward to where you want to be in just 4 weeks. Now, this 4-week program, you saw in the first one is 21 days because the first week is all preparation. All right. We have a workout program that's working out 4 days a week. Now, we all have lives. So we have to actually plan what it looks like to work out 4 days a week. So we give you the first week to map that out. Talk to your spouse, talk to your kids, let them know what's going on. If they want to do it, that's totally fine too. But get everyone involved so you can have this specific amount of time for yourself. All right. So health, strength, flexibility, power. Are you getting chiropractic adjustments during this time? And we put it in there, how much TV are you watching? At first, when I put this in there, we were thinking, because the news is scary and it pumps all this stuff, but it's not even that. All the commercials now are COVID-19. Everything is adapted to this whole virus thing. And it's cool in a way how they show like how you can, have fun with the whole shelter in. But at the same time, I'm like, I don't want to get used to this. And some of those commercials kind of settle us in to this new environment. So I want to kind of give an assessment of how much TV you're watching. And then we're going to do a post-assessment afterwards so we can really get an idea of how you guys grew during this moment in time. All right. So let's get into it. So first we're going to do a workout. All right. It's going to be 4 days a week. Okay. There is a lower body workout. There's a full body workout. Isometric, meaning you are not moving. The cool thing about this, you can get this done in less than 25 minutes, right? And it's like a little to no sweat. You're not sweating, like just draining, sweating. You're not taking up much space, jumping up and down. You are not moving. It is a total, huge, different approach to working out. These are, of course, we're going to improve strength. You can see up here on the slide, improve blood pressure, decrease pain, increase bone density, all right? Improve stress levels. And one of the things I like is more muscle fiber recruitment. As you hold this position, you are being able to engage this muscle, engage that muscle. You are going to engage muscles that haven't been engaged in a long time. And as you begin to engage these muscles, those muscles begin to send electricity to your brain. So with this contraction, our goal is to increase energy from the muscles, and those muscles are going to send that energy to the brain. So we are going to re-energize, get more electricity to your central nervous system through these isometric workouts. Two things you need. You need a pull-up bar. I know I say that some people just contract. Like, I don't want to do pull-ups. You're not going to be doing pull-ups. Remember, it's isometric. You're not going to be moving at all. What you're going to be doing, you're just going to be holding a pull-up. And if you can't hold it without, you can't just hold your own body weight, you're going to get a stool. And you're going to stand on the stool and you're going to hold that position. All right. We have different times for different exercises. You're also going to need some dumbbells. All right. I recommend for women, 15 pounds, for men, 25 pounds, because you're just going to hold it. All right. So it's going to be lower body, full body. You take a day off, lower body, full body, 2 days off. Super simple. All right. But you got to plug it into the schedule. All right. Are you a morning person? Are you a lunch person? Are you an evening workout? Right? What are you going to be listening to while you work out? I want all of this figured out before the workout, before you get into it, because I don't want you getting into the workout. You schedule this amount of time for the workout, and then you're still trying to figure out what you want to listen to. Right? Have it all set in. Right? So you got to get a pull-up bar and dumbbells. Now you can get a pull-up bar, $25, Target online. Right? You can get dumbbells. I mean, dumbbells range from, I mean, super cheap to super expensive, but they're just dumbbells. They're dumb. Right? They don't move. But so this is a program. When you guys log in, when you guys accept the challenge, all this information is going to be on what the actual exercises are on the Facebook group page. There are progressions. Right? If you have knee issues, if you have shoulder issues, we have taken that into mind. Right? So there are ways we can work with your knee replacements or whatever you got. We're here to help you through that, through like the Facebook page and stuff like that. So this was interesting. So the bone anatomy, right? There are two types of bone marrow. One is red bone marrow. That's what makes the blood cells. And then there's yellow bone marrow. And yellow bone marrow is yellow because it has more fat cells. And when and they don't really know why this is going on, but the newest theory is that the yellow bone marrow is there because the bone is just filling up with fat, just like the gut, just like organs get fatty. They're actually showing that the bones get fatty now. All right. So to build better blood, you have to build better bone marrow. And with these exercises, we're going to put so much stress on the bones that they begin to adapt. We lower the yellow, increase the red. All right. And guys, if you have questions, go ahead and shoot them out. I'll try and answer them as we go through this. Let's see here. All right. I got the Q&A bar open. So if you guys have questions, just shoot them out. Okay. All right. So that's it. Any questions on the exercises? 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Okay, moving on. So next is a guided meditation. How long? Good question, Angel. The workouts can be less than 25 minutes. As you get better at them, you'll be better to stress your muscles. So you might have a longer recovery. I do my workouts very early in the morning. So for me, it takes a little longer because my body's not even warmed up yet. But if you do it in midday, it could be a lot shorter, as low as Dr. Vanessa has done it in 25 minutes or less. Inga, what is the yellow bone marrow again? The yellow bone marrow is it's bone marrow, but it's yellow because it has more fat cells in it. And what the research has shown is that the bones actually are becoming fat due to inactivity not just like subcutaneous and organs and stuff like that. Vicky, what if you have osteoporosis? This is perfect for osteoporosis. Osteoporosis is when the bones get weak. We are going to strengthen the bones. How long do you have to hold the isometrics? 30 seconds to a minute. And Lynette, dumbbells, one long bar, total weight, both sides, or two weights? Two weights, one on each side, one in each hand, one in each hand. Perfect, perfect. Okay, any more questions, guys, before we get on to the guided meditation? All right, cool. So now, so after you do the workout, your body is going to be taxed. This is when we want you to meditate. All right. Now, your body is already taxed, which means that you are going to have less of an anxiousness. All right. Sometimes when we meditate, we're like, man, I got to move something, right? But you already moved, you're already taxed. So this is an awesome time to meditate. And it's a guided meditation, meaning that we're going to gear your focus. Sometimes, you know, we get into meditation, we just try to sit there and do nothing. And that's fine. That's a type of meditation. But I want to gear your focus. Remember, we're trying to get rid of the clouds. So what you're going to do is you're going to come up with 3 questions that are most important to you, to your life, to your world, to your universe. What questions are those? And I want you to actually take 15 minutes. And then this is when your assignments for week 1. Take 15 minutes. What are the 3 most important questions to you? And then you're going to spend minimum of 10 minutes. I say minimum of 10 minutes because once you get good at it and you start to like it, shoot, 10 minutes goes by a lot faster, and then you can really build the strength of it. Because just like the exercising, you get endurance. Same with meditation. It's another practice. It's another exercise. So what you're going to do is you are going to, we're going to exercise. You're going to have your 3 questions, and you're going to think about those for 10 minutes after you work out. All right. Any questions on that? All righty. All right. So moving on. Oh, there you go. I got my picture right there. Cloudy fog. Okay. So next one is salt water. Now, I know a lot of people are like, salt water, what the heck is he talking about? Yes, salt water. I told you we're gonna flood your body with minerals. Now, the thing is, salt's got a bad rap. And what it is table salt, sodium chloride, right? The thing is, salt, natural sea salt, has 92 minerals in it, right? Table salt has 2. So table salt causes mineral deficiencies. Right? And it's not good. It's refined. All the crap, right? So we got salt water. So Celtic salt is my favorite salt. There's also Himalayan salt. The reason I'm not the biggest fan of Himalayan salt is because why it's pink. They say, you know why it's pink? Because the soil has iron in it. And it's true. But that iron is pollution. It's not natural iron. It's from whatever, you know, man-made stuff. And it's really good marketing. But the good thing about Himalayan salt, as well as Celtic salt, they have 82 minerals in the salt. So what this does, it begins to balance your positive and negative ions. It allows necessary elements and signals in and out of cells. So your cells use these minerals to communicate. Nerve cells, any cell, use these minerals to communicate. And we are mineral deficient. So we're going to increase the communication from each one of our cells with this salt water, right? Lowers blood pressure, relaxes muscle cramps, which is going to be huge because a lot of you guys are going to be doing exercises that you've never done before. So the salt water is going to help relax the muscles. It's going to help with that. Bone health, improves energy. Right? So there's a way to make this. You just don't get salt, put it in water, drink it, and then have all like a bunch of salt. No, that's not how it works. So what you do, you get a jar. All right? You fill it up a quarter way with salt. Then you fill up the rest of the jar with water, good water, not tap water. Right? Get yourself some good water. Fill it up with water, and then let it sit overnight. Right? You might even let it sit 2 days. Right? What that's going to do, the water is going to leach all the minerals out of the salt. And it's pretty cool because the salt becomes like little grains of sand at the bottom, like a nice smooth beach, right? And what are you gonna do? It first thing in the morning, you're gonna get a tablespoon of that salt water, put it in a cup, and then fill the cup up with water. Drink it first thing in the morning before you eat anything, all right? You're automatically providing your body with the minerals. Okay, now somebody say, you know, salt is bad. I don't want to overload my body with salt. Well, in actuality, 70% of people's salt comes from junk food, refined carbohydrates, the processed foods. That's what majority of people's salt intake comes from. See, Franny, where can I buy Celtic salt? You know, I mean, anywhere has it. Whole Foods has it. The best price I've seen, if you're in the Concord area, Harvest House. They have that bag right there. It was like $4, $7, one of those things, you know, one of those prices. Can we use sugar-free electrolyte powder, magnesium salt, crystal, instead of doing Himalayan pink salt? She's asking if you could do a sugar-free electrolyte powder. I guess you can, but I don't know what that is. So I'm just gonna say no, because I don't know what that is. So just salt water, so everyone's on the same page, will be best. All right. So, and then I have some, let's see, good salt is good because salt is bad. All right. I like that. All right. So check this out. So there is research on this because this is kind of a little bit out of the normal, right? So the research, so they did a study where, first clinical study, University of Graz, Austria, right? Salt water. And what they showed is it significantly positive changes in respiratory, circulatory, organ, connective tissue, and nervous system functions. What else do you need? All right. Then also quality of sleep, energy, concentration, and brain activity, weight loss, enhanced consciousness. Oh, now we're getting to a different level. We're talking about consciousness, right? That's the next level of healing, is through the consciousness. Now I'm going to tap into that when we get a little bit later. All right, and then notice hair and nail growth. Because guys, these are minerals. We really don't hear about minerals, but we're going to start to plug that into our body. Rob, what size jar? Any size jar. You're just going to fill it up a quarter way with salt and the rest with water. And you can use teaspoons. I got a jar that's probably like that. And shoot, this thing's going to last me for like a long time. But Janet Kennedy, let's see, how much is 1/4 and how much water? So whatever jar you have, divide it into 4 and fill the bottom up with 4. With salt. So another study. So another study, this is Research Labs, Las Vegas, right? What they show is help stabilize pH, healthier acidic alkaline balance. So what they showed is that cancer lives in acid, right? Acidic balance, so we're preventing cancer, stabilize oxidative stress, hydration indicators on average patient. This is what I like. There are no demonstrated any adverse side effects. No adverse side effects, right? So this is gonna begin, we're gonna heal the body from the minerals. They're coming in. All right, let's see, got another question here. Do you save the glass, we got Dave, do you save the glass of salt for overnight after you use a teaspoon of salt water? I do. I just have the jar glass right there. Go and fill it up with water, put it, the teaspoon in, drink it, leave it there. You know, I'm not too worried about whatever comes into the cup, whatever. Strong immune system. All right, you got Inga. Once the salt is dissolved in the water, you only use the water, not the salt at the bottom? Yes, yes, just the water, just the water. Okay. See, all right, now, gallon a day challenge, right? We're gonna drink a gallon a day. We're gonna flood, because not only are we getting the minerals, now we're just gonna flood the body with good water. You guys, you gotta have good water because there's some crap water out there. So it's good, you can get, we have Kangen water here in the office. And if you guys are interested in that, we have 20 gallons. And what I talked to the owner and he will actually open it up. You guys can get free Kangen water through the challenge. All right. just, contact us and we'll give you that information. I'll put that on the Facebook group too. So drinking a gallon of water improves brain function, exercise performance, weight management, improves digestion, promotes skin health. And all these things I'm saying right here, those numbers, all the references are right there. I can just, just say, hey, it probably does this. The references are right there. See, well, I think we got some more questions. Okay. Info will be on the group page. Yes, all this info is on the Facebook page as well. We think about hydrogen water, Angel Murphy, hydrogen water. I think hydrogen water, never really heard the term hydrogen water, but I think that's like the electrolysis where they add hydrogen. Very good. It structures the water. Because the thing is with a lot, especially tap water, because water is H2O. We all know that. But it's only H2O in the steam form. When what's in the water is H2O, and it's like 26 H2Os all clumped together. So when you structure the water, you break down the water until it's like 5 or 6 H2Os. That's when you taste the thin water and it goes down easier. So yes, hydrogen water I do like. But and guys, there's always good, better, best. Good would be maybe like a Brita water filter. Then you have better. There's a reverse osmosis, and there's electrolysis. And two, if you guys have questions, that's why we're gonna have a Facebook group. I'll answer all these things, and I'll answer them right now. But I just want to make sure we all get it. All right. So now, drinking a gallon a day. One of the things that's tough to do with it is to track it. So we have a technique for you to make it so easy. One, you're gonna buy yourself a gallon jug, and you're gonna carry that around with you everywhere you go, even in the bathroom. I'm just kidding, right? You're not gonna be like that big guy at the gym carrying his gallon. You're not gonna be that. But you're gonna have a gallon of water, and then you're also gonna get yourself a bottle of water at 24 ounces to 36 ounces. And you're gonna use that gallon of water. You're gonna fill that up in the beginning of the day, and you're gonna drink out of your can, but you're gonna fill it up with a gallon. So you can see how much of the gallon you're actually drinking, how much you got left. It just makes it so much easier, less thinking, right? Make it easy. So now, let's see if we got any more questions. Okay, so, all right, so check this out. So the body is 72% water, give or take a percentage. Let's say you're a 160-pound person, and 72% of water, that makes them 115 pounds of water. Well, there's 8.34 pounds in 1 gallon of water. See where I'm going with this? So it would take 2 weeks of drinking a gallon a day for a 160-pound person to rehydrate their entire body. All right, so that's what we're trying to do. We're trying to rehydrate your entire body. All right, and you might pee a little more, whatever, because we got to get your cells more saturated. Right now they're not saturated, so the water comes in and just bounces off the cells. As they get more saturated, the water goes into the cells, right? And then you're not having to go pee as much, right? And what's wrong with peeing, right? All right, any more questions on the water? So far, we have exercise, we have meditation, we have minerals to help the communication of cells, we have water, all right? So we're not going to get very specific on nutrition because that's a whole nother ball game. And we want to make it as simple as possible for you. This is our 10-day detox program list. And what we'd like you to do is use this list to make whatever foods that you like. And it's the 80-20 rule. 80% of the time, you eat from the list. 20% of the time, you enjoy life. All right? So you divide that up with how many meals you have a day to a week. 80%, 20%. All right. But if we'll have this list as well on the Facebook groups page. All right, Maddie, if you have a big ol', Should you be drinking 2 gallons? I think 1 gallon is good enough. I go 1 gallon is good enough. But if it's really big, then try the 2. Let me know. All right. So now, this is a sample schedule, right? If you're an early bird, I'm more of the early bird special type of guy. Wake up, first thing, salt water, then you work out, right? So things like, what are you going to listen to when you work out? Is it going to be complete silence? Are you going to listen to like a meditation, education, inspiration, keep it positive, right? And the way I thought about it, like it's in the morning, and this is what, personally, this is what I do in the morning. I'll listen to something a little calmer, right? And then you meditate right after. And you have your questions, have 40 ounces of water, and vitamins. If you're taking vitamins, that's fine too. Lunch, 40 ounces of water, dinner, 40 ounces of water. But really, you're just drinking water throughout the day. You got your gallon, whatever. So there is the morning. And then if you're a lunch person, you have the saltwater vitamins in the morning. Then you have your workout meditation. And probably, if you're working out during the day, you're probably going to have more of an upper energy, listen to or whatever. But remember, have all that stuff before. Have it all ready. And then meditate after. And then if you're evening, salt water in the morning, work out in the evening, what are you going to listen to? Are you going to listen to upper or are you going to listen to lower? Again, have all that stuff. Again, there's a text number right there if you guys are already in. All right, let me see if there's any questions here. Okay, negative. Okay, so moving on. Next thing, I'm not going to forget about it, chiropractic, all right? Because think about it. We're trying to enhance your central nervous system, and your central nervous system is encased by the skull and the spine, right? We are trying to enhance. There's no cost to this challenge, right? We want to see how effective it is. Maybe in the future, we'll put a price on it, but you guys are our tester group. And we want your honest opinion. We do ask for certain things that I'm going to go over at the end, but no charge for the challenge. Okay, so again, chiropractic, your nervous system is housed by your spine and your skull. So we are going to use the muscular system to increase electricity to send it to the brain. Well, if your spine is choking off the nerves, all that electricity cannot get to your brain, right? So we have to have a clear spine to allow that communication to keep going up there. So now, these are some really cool studies. This was University of Auckland, New Zealand, talking about improved reaction time. What is reaction time? Reaction time is your ability to see a stimulus and make the appropriate response to it as fast as possible. And what they showed is that the chiropractic group had a 14.8% improvement in their reaction time. And we're talking like athletes to improve 14.8%. Athletes are taking this, taking that, injecting themselves just for a 0.5% improvement. Yeah, and 14.8% in reaction time. So if you're not an extreme athlete, what if that is you step off the curb, right? How fast do you react to being off balance, right? These are the subtle things that we see that the elderly have lost, right? And as you continue to get adjusted, it improves your brain function. You can respond to the environment even faster. So this is really cool too. Improve performance. So they showed that the chiropractic athletic group had a 16.7% improvement in agility, kinesthetic, perception, power, and reaction time. Now, we know agility is your body's ability to move side to side, footwork and all those things. Power is your strength in a short amount of time. Reaction time, we know that, but what is kinesthetic perception? Right? So, kinesthetic perception is the perception of body movements. It involves being able to detect changes in body position movements without relying on the 5 senses. So what does that mean? That means that this is your 6th sense, right? And we talked about consciousness before. So chiropractic has the ability to improve your sixth sense, your proprioception, your consciousness, along with the salt water. You're going to be exercising, you're going to be hydrating, you are going to become a better human being. All right, so what do you need to do? In order to do the workout, you got to have a pull-up bar. No questions asked, right? So this was Ignite by Spirit pull-up bar, 25 bucks. Best deal I've seen. The other ones I've seen on Amazon were like 40 to 50 bucks for the same thing. And this is Target, all right? You also need a set of dumbbells. These are the dumbbells I have. These are, you don't have to get these because these are like 300 bucks. But when you're building a home gym and you don't have a lot of space, these are awesome because it goes from 5 pounds to 55 pounds. Again, you don't have to get these, but it's cool. Dr. Vanessa could use those. I could use those, and they don't take up space. But you can go to any store, Amazon, you know, again, women, 15 pounds, men, 25 pounds. Got to get some dumbbells. You can use resistant bands. No, I don't like those, right? The resistance is different. We got to have dumbbells for the workout as well. All right, so you also need to get your salt water ready, and really mentally prepare for spending focused time on you 4 days a week. Let the family know what you're gonna be doing. Plan this out ahead, and then it's gonna go by so fast. It's only 3 weeks, and we're gonna really see how everybody responds. All right, join the Facebook group, all right? The New Health Challenge. I got some questions on here. Let's see, okay. Can we start drinking the salt water in the first week before we start the workouts? Good question, Renee. You know, I never actually thought of that. I would say, you know, yeah, go for it. Yeah, why not? You can start the salt water early. That's fine. Yeah, get used to it. Lynette, Target is out of stock in Antioch for the pull-up bar. Thanks for letting us know. So check them out. Keep searching for them. Keep searching for them. Okay, so now, what we ask of you, right? Because there's no charge for this. We're just giving all to you guys, especially with this pandemic going on. We're all stuck inside, and the thing with being stuck inside, it is weakening the human spirit. We want to awaken the human spirit with this. So what we do ask is, one, you do the program as is. The workout, the salt water, all these things. Do it as is so we can get an accurate assessment. Fill out the pre-assessment and post-assessment forms. If you have any questions, ask them on the Facebook group so we can answer them and have a community, and everyone can, you know, if you have a question, someone else has that question too. And then a video testimonial to give, to let us know how it was. And, you know, we'll use that video testimonial to showcase this program if the program really works, right? I've been doing this workout and all these things for a while now. And I don't think there's anything like it. I think it's really the next level of not bodybuilding, but building your own body on your own. All right, let's see, and that's it, guys. So any questions? Any questions? Let's see, okay. Can you invite us to the New Health Group Challenge, Franny? There's many groups on Facebook with this name. Oh, crap, might have to get another fancy name. Okay, let's do it. Well, guys, first, make sure you text. Have everyone text your name and stuff, because once we get that list, then we can work on sending out the invites. You know what we could do is maybe change the name so it's more easier for you to find. All right. Okay. Yeah. You know what? And we can invite you to the group tomorrow. So make sure you're on the lookout as well. Okay, John, is my body going to go into a withdrawal after the challenge? I don't know. Depending on where your body's at. But I wouldn't think so. Depending on what needs to withdraw. If there's something in there that needs to get out, maybe. I don't know. Funny question. All right. You're welcome, Franny. Okay, how do we join? What's in the number text? Oh, the number is right on the bottom right-hand corner, Inga. Yeah, just text your name. And if any, this is open for family members as well. So if you could text your name and their name as well, it would really help. Okay, I'm in the middle of running everyday challenge with my girlfriend. 2-minute increase every day. Would this overload my nervous system? I don't think so. I don't think so. No, Angel, if you're running right now, I don't think that's going to be an issue. No. But let me know. All right. Can I drink wine? Right? You know what? Go for it. Now, I'm not going to hold. I'm not going to restrict anything with this. We're just plugging it in. And my goal with this is kind of to hit the chemical stress. Remember, physical, chemical, and emotional stress cause pain, sickness, and disease and subluxation in the body. We are hitting the physical stress as well as the emotional. And what my goal is to really strengthen those to make the chemical a lot easier. You know how when you're feeling good, you're working out, doing all these healthy things, and then you all of a sudden start eating healthier? That's the same sort of thing we're trying to do with this. Eventually, you just start doing better. All right. Ooh, Dave, I like that idea. I like that idea. I might have to. All right, Dave came up with a good title for the new group. Okay. Christina, is there caffeine or fat foods we can't have while doing this? Again, I'm not going to restrict anything. You know the fat foods. You know you shouldn't be eating them. So make the best decision. Again, 80-20. 80% awesome, 20%, indulge. All right, here we got more questions, more questions. Vanessa, I highly recommend an Insight Timer app. Oh, that's a good point. Yes, thank you for saying that, Vanessa. So Vanessa recommends the Insight Timer app to help with the timing, to help with your meditating if you are new to it, helps guide you through. Okay, yeah. So also too, when you are doing the exercises, like when you're working out, I always suggest you keep the stopwatch going and then you set the timer for your exercises. So you don't have to think about it. You don't have to calculate what 30 seconds to 1 minute is. And we'll put those little tips in the Facebook group as well. How much can we indulge? How bad is that 20%? Angel, good question. I'm gonna let you make that up. He was asking how much can you indulge in that 20%? Well, it's 20%. How much is 20% is 20%. So, you gotta make that decision. You gotta make that decision. But we all know how it feels, right? When we're starting to feel good, we're exercising. Next thing you know, we just want to eat healthier, and that's what we're trying to do. Well, we're gonna hit the diet from a different standpoint. All right. How many? Any more questions? Any more questions? Okay. Okay. Vanessa, are the meditations guided? Yes. So they're guided by you. There's one of the assignments for the first week is to take 15 minutes to write down 3 questions that are most important to you. And I want you to think about it because those are the questions, that's what you're going to be meditating on. You're going to ask those questions and you're just going to listen to the universe, what the answer is. And then as you keep on listening, you can either write it down, you can go deeper, 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 but that's how it's guided. It's guided by your 3 questions that are most important to you. right, guys, any more questions? Any more questions? Oh, we got another question. All right, John, was anyone able to find the group on Facebook? I don't have access, so I need to set it up. Has anyone looked on to see if they're, to find the Facebook group? Did anyone see that yet? John's asking. All right. All right, guys. Oh, we got more. Okay. All right. So I got from what I'm seeing that you guys is super hard to find the Facebook group. There is we got a link, but I'm not sure how I can just send this link out. We'll invite you. And we might make maybe a cooler name for it, you know, because we're so cool, you know. All right, so I guess there's a lot of groups with that name. It is a very general name. Why wouldn't I more creative? But yeah, we'll have to get more creative with it. All right. All right, well, I'll be posting the PowerPoint. You know what? Yes, we'll have the presentation on, we got to put it on YouTube and then we'll put it on our Facebook. We'll have both presentations on our Facebook. Yeah, so that's the presentation. And we'll have the documentation of the stuff. I went over the research and stuff like that. That'll be in the group as well. Yeah, Vanessa, yeah. All right, is anyone gonna have their any family members do it with them? All right, all right. Wolfpack Chiropractic, I like that, Christine. All right. Yeah, we got some hands raising. All right, more and more people. All right. Yeah, so for your family members, let's get your family members on the Facebook group too. So when you guys text, put their name in as well. And then we'll get this thing going. All right, we got some suggestions for the name, and Wolfpack in the name somewhere seems to be very popular. All right, hey guys, if there's any more questions, let me know. Well, I just missed a bunch of, my girlfriend's lazy. That's hilarious. All right. Awesome. Yeah, get the whole family in. Oh yeah, Lynette, get the family, get the daughter in. Maddie, all right. All right, guys. Well, hey, I'm gonna close it out. I'll give one more minute for questions, and then we're gonna cut it out, and we're gonna enjoy our Thursday night. All right. Any more questions? Find a challenge page. Should post a pic of the page. Good idea. Post the pic of the page. All right. John, when do we start? So the starting will be Monday. Monday will be the start. That's when we start the first workout. And then you got the whole week to get the stuff, get mentally prepared for it. So Monday, you're excited and you hit it, and it's going to be awesome. Oh, God, I will post a pic. Okay, let's see. Renee, you are welcome. You are welcome. All right, guys, I am closing it out. Thank you so much for participating. We'll see you on the group. Check your Facebook. We're going to get these invites out there. And really, it's going to be so much fun, guys. Thank you. Love you. I'll see you guys on the flip side.